still pull my knees to the side of the bed, leaving room for a shadow, for the things left unsaid. The kettle whistles softly for a ghost who doesn't drink. I'm standing in the kitchen, pushed right to the brink of calling out your name just to hear the house ache. Every habit I kept is a bone I can't break. It's the ghost pains, the sharp brains, the phantom of your hand, building shrines out of salt in a desert of sand. I feel you in the space where your jacket used to hang, a dull heavy throne where the melodies sing. You're gone but the hurt is still taking the reins, living in the echo of these ghost pains. The static on the radio sounds like you left. I'm cutting my memory strictly in half, but the part that stays behind has a way like lead, walking through the hallways where we used to be, led by a light that flickered out on a Tuesday night. Now I'm bruising from a ghost I don't have the heart to fight. The doctor says the nerves are just firing on a lie, that the mind doesn't know how to say a real goodbye. So I'm clutching at the air where your waist used to be, while the haunting of us keeps on hunting for me. It's the ghost pains, the sharp rains, the phantom of your hand, building shrines out of salt in a desert of sand. I feel you in the space where your jacket used to hang, a dull heavy throne where the melodies sang. You're gone but the hurt is still taking the reins, living in the echo of these ghost pains. Yeah, it's just ghost pains. We're leaning on a ledge looking out at the view. I was counting on forever, you were seeing it through. We had the map spread out, but we never left the drive, just keeping a flicker of a feeling. You said you cared, and I know that you tried, but there's a massive cannon opening up inside, because almost isn't home, and it won't keep me dry. It's just a beautiful way of living a lie. We were almost a family, almost a win, almost a place where the healing begins, but almost is a shadow that refuses to grow, and almost isn't enough to make me stay or let you go. Your toothbrush is still sitting by the sink on the right. An almost invitation to stay for the night. I'm checking my phone for a ghost of a text, always stuck in the now while you're on to the next. We're a book with the final 10 pages torn out, just a story of maybe and a shadow of doubt. Close only counts when you're playing the game, but my heart is in plastic and it's screaming your name. I'm tired of the nearly, the coulda, the close, the things that we almost had hurt me the most. Because almost isn't home, and it won't keep me dry. It's just a beautiful way of living a lie. We were almost a family, almost a win, almost a place where the healing begins. But almost is a shadow that refuses to grow, and almost isn't enough to make me stay or let you go. We were almost, yeah, we were so damn close. But a miss by an inch is a mile in the dark. Almost isn't enough, it's just another spark that died. I'm picking up the pieces with my bare shaking hands, trying to build a castle on your shifting sands. Every sharp edge has a story to tell of how high I flew and how hard I fell. I should throw them away, let the wind take the dust, but I'm still addicted to a ghost of a trust. I'm shattered in the driveway, I'm jagged and blue, but every jagged piece is still pointing to you. You can walk on the shards, you can leave me for dead, but I'm still repeating the things that you said. Yeah, my spirit is crushed and my heart is a mess, but I'm wearing this wreckage like a Sunday dress. I'm ruined, I'm empty, I'm hitting the floors, but God, I'm still broken, and I'm still yours. There's a hole in the ceiling where the rain leaks through. It's the shape of the space that was taken by you. I could call up a friend, I could bolt up the door, but I'd rather be lonely than let go of the war. I'm keeping the bruises, I'm nursing the ache, 'cause it's the only thing left that you didn't take. It's a pathetic kind of loyalty, a beautiful sin, to love the very hand that did the damaging. You're the wrecking ball swinging, I'm the wall coming down, but I'll still be the king of your ghost town crown. Shattered in the driveway, I'm jagged and blue, but every jagged piece is still pointing to you. You can walk on the shards, you can leave me for dead, but I'm still repeating the things that you said. Yeah, my spirit is crushed and my heart is a mess, but I'm wearing this wreckage like a Sunday dress. I'm ruined, I'm empty, I'm hitting the floors, but God, I'm still broken, and I'm still yours. Still yours in the cracks, still yours in the dark. You left me in pieces, but you left your mark. I'm broken, yeah, I'm broken, but I'm still yours. The sheets are twisted, like the words you never said, tracing the outline of a ghost inside my bed. I'm reaching out for warmth, but I just hit the wall. Funny how the silence is the loudest sound of all. It's a cold sweat, a heavy debt, a bitter pill to swallow. You left me with a heart that's feeling hollow, watching the taillights fade into the gray, choking on the please don't go's I couldn't say. Now I'm shivering under the weight of the light, just another victim of a cold sweat goodbye. The coffee's getting bitter in a cup for two. I'm still habit breaking, still looking for you. Every floorboard creak sounds like your step on the stair, but I look up and realize there's nobody there. My skin remembers everywhere you used to touch. Maybe the problem was I wanted you too much. Now the fever's breaking, but the chills are moving in. I'm wearing your betrayal like a second skin. In a cold sweat, a heavy debt, a bitter pill to swallow. You left me with a heart that's feeling hollow, watching the taillights fade into the gray, choking on the please don't go's I couldn't say. Now I'm shivering under the weight of the light, just another victim of a cold sweat goodbye. Midnight shakes and a heart that breaks. I'm freezing in the fire you made. Cold sweat goodbye. I found the locket at the back of the drawer, the one you said I didn't have to hide anymore. It's lost its luster, it's covered in dust, just like the way we let go of our trust. I try to polish the surface to see the girl in the meadow who used to be me. Now I'm sleeping in faded silver dreams, ripping apart at the velvet seams. The shine has gone gray and the edges are frayed, counting the cost of the games that we played. You're just a glimmer, I can't quite recall. A shimmer of light on a crumbling wall, drowning in the dullness of what it all means. Lost in these fades. The shine is gone gray and the edges are frayed. Counting the cost of the games that we played. You're just a glimmer I can't quite recall. Shimmer of light on a crumbling wall. Drowning in the dullness of what it all means. Lost in these faded silver dreams. Left your keys on the counter, but you took the keychain. Left a hole in the conversation in the seat on the train. You said I'll see you around with a tilt of your head, leaving 3 years of always completely unsaid. Now I'm stuck in the doorway, half in and half out, drowning in the static of a lingering doubt. It's a jagged little fracture, a bridge that didn't burn, a page in the middle that I can't seem to turn. You gave me the ending, but you kept the wire. Now I'm choking on the smoke of a it's a slow motion tear, leaving me waiting for a ghost to appear. Yeah, you left me with a half a goodbye. The text is still delivered, but it never turns red. Just a phantom of a sentence hanging by a thread. I'm living in the commas, the pauses and the breaks, calculating every single move a shadow makes. You didn't slam the door, you just left it an inch. And the silence is a needle that I feel in a pinch. Don't be merciful, don't be kind with the blade. Don't leave a light on for a debt that's been paid. If you're gonna leave, then leave me for good. Finish the sentence like I know that you should. It's a jagged little fracture, a bridge that didn't burn, a page in the middle that I can't seem to turn. You gave me the ending, but you kept the wire. Now I'm choking on the smoke of a half a goodbye. It's not a clean break, it's a slow motion tear, leaving me waiting for a ghost to appear. Yeah, you left me with a half a goodbye, half a word, half a heart, half a heart, waiting for the second half to pull me apart. Just finish it, please just finish it. Half a goodbye. stuffed the rooms with every hope I ever had. I ignored the warning signs and called the bitter not so bad. I built a pedestal so high I couldn't see the ground. Now I'm screaming in a canyon where there's no one else around. I gave you all my oxygen until my lungs went blue. Now I'm gasping in a world that doesn't have a trace of you. They say you can't overwater a rose until it dies, but I drowned us in the always and the never-ending lies. I made you my religion, my center and my crutch. And the tragedy of us is that I loved you too much for the walls to hold, too much for you to keep. Now I'm buried in a promise that was just too damn deep. You were just a person, but I saw a holy light. I made excuses for the way you disappeared into the night. I let my own edges blur until I disappeared, becoming every version of the shadow that you fear. It's 2025 and I'm still tracing out your ghost, loving you the loudest when I should've loved you least of most. I held on so tight that I crushed the very thing that made the winter soften and the heavy silence sing. My hands are still shaking from the weight of the devotion, a tidal wave of us lost in a one-way ocean. They say you can't overwater a rose until it dies, but I drowned us in the always and the never-ending lies. I made you my religion, my sin and my crush. And the tragedy of us is that I loved you too much for the walls to hold, too much for you to keep. Now I'm buried in a promise that was just too damn deep. I loved you into leaving, I loved you in the smoke. I was the only one who didn't see the way the spirit broke too much. Yeah, it was all too much. Now I've got nothing left to touch. I tell the neighbors I'm doing fine across the fence. I've gotten good at building up a logical defense. I bought some new curtains and I painted all the walls, trying to drown the echo of your ghost out in the halls. The calendar is bleeding, moving deep into 25, but I'm just going through the motions to pretend that I'm alive. Because the skin grew back, but the nerve is still exposed. Every door I try to open is a door you already closed. They see a steady hand, they see a face that's made of steel, but they don't see the way the layers continue to peel. It's been 1,000 midnights since you walked out on the field, but if I'm being honest, find a remedy among the distant stars. But there's a hitch in my breathing when I hear a certain name, a sudden sharp reminder that I'm still inside the flame. I'm a master of the walk away, a pro at moving on, but I'm still standing in the wreckage of the moment you were gone. Time is supposed to be a bandage or a blade to cut away the memories and the promises we made. But for me it's just a river that's frozen at the source, keeping me on this jagged, lonesome course. Because the skin grew back, but the nerve is still exposed. Every door I try to open is a door you already closed. They see a steady hand, they see a face that's made of steel, but they don't see the way the layers continue to peel. It's been 1,000 midnights since you walked out on the field, but if I'm being honest, I never really healed. Still staying, still ringing, like a bell that's been cracked in the cold. I'm just an old story that never got told. No, I never healed, no, I never healed at all. I reach across the desert of these high thread count sheets to the hollow in the mattress, where the cold and silence meets, the moonlight drawing blueprints of a life that isn't there. I'm whispering the shadows, and I'm stroking thin blue air. It's 3 a.m. on Wednesday, and the year is nearly gone, but I'm still dressed in yesterday, waiting for a dawn. And I sleep beside your memory, I wrap it around my bones, the only kind of comfort that a haunted spirit owns. It doesn't breathe or move its feet, it doesn't say my name, but it's the only thing that's left of us to keep me in the game. I'm dreaming in a graveyard where the grass refuses to grow, curled up next to a version of you that I used to know. Yeah, I sleep beside your memory, the pillow still has the indent where you used to rest your head. I treat it like a holy thing, a shrine inside my bed. I move a little closer till I'm touching ghost and dust, trying to rebuild a kingdom out of irony and rust. I could buy a smaller bed, I could move to a new town, but I'm terrified that if I move, I'll finally settle down. They say let the dead things lie and let the fire burn out, but they don't know the symphony that lives inside the doubt. I'd rather have this cold remains than a heart that's empty wide. So I pull the blankets over us and let the evening slide. I sleep beside your memory. I wrap it around my bones, the only kind of comfort that a haunted spirit owns. It doesn't breathe or move its feet, it doesn't say my name, but it's the only thing that's left of us to keep me in the game. I'm dreaming in a graveyard where the grass refuses to grow, curled up next to a version of you that I used to know. Yeah, I sleep beside your memory. Good night to the shadow, good night to the ache. I'll stay right here until the morning makes my spirit break. Just you and me, well, just me and the ghost of we. Asleep beside your memory. Kept the porch light burning till the bulb started to hiss, a beacon for a person that I'm not supposed to miss. The driveway's getting overgrown, the weeds are waist high, but I'm still checking mirrors every time a car goes by. I haven't moved the chair from where you sat that final night. I'm frozen in the shadow of a fading yellow light, and I still wait for you like a desert waits for rain, like a hollowed out cathedral waiting for the choir strain. They say that time is healing, but it's just a clever thief stealing every season while I'm rooted in my grief. The world is moving forward, turning green and then a blue, but I'm standing at the station and I still wait for you. I buy your favorite coffee, let it settle in the pot. Living in the maybe is the only thing I've got. I rush the way I look at you, the casual hello, pretending that I didn't watch our whole world go. I'm a master of the almost, a ghost within these walls, waiting for a footstep that never really falls. Is it hope or is it masochism keeping me in place? Searching every stranger for a feature of your face. I'd rather be a statue than a man who's moved along. I'd rather stay right here where I can prove the end and wrong. And I still wait for you like a desert waits for rain, like a hollowed out cathedral waiting for the choir strain. They say that time is healing, but I'm watching the paint peel off the hole, watching the shadow stretch and crawl. You didn't leave with a slam shut door. You just don't look at me like that anymore. Is the quietest riot a soft motion crash, watching our gold turn slowly to ash? Oh, we're breaking down pretty slowly, losing the light till I'm lonely and holy. It's not a clean snap or a sudden goodbye, it's the long steady leak of a desert gone dry. I'm feeling the heat go out of the glow. God, is a beautiful way to let go. Yeah, you're breaking my heart pretty slowly. The pictures are still up, but the smiles look thin, like the frames are too small for the state that we're in. We're still sharing coffee and checking the time, but ignoring the mountain we no longer climb. You're drifting away like a boat on the lake, and I'm counting the inches until I finally break. If you're gonna go, then just go all at once. Don't drag out the ending for weeks and for months. Don't be so kind while you're killing the spark. Don't hold my hand while you lead me to dark, 'cause we're breaking down pretty slowly, losing the light till I'm lonely and holy. It's not a clean snap or a sudden goodbye, it's the long steady leak of a desert gone dry. I'm feeling the heat go out of the glow. God, is a beautiful way to let go. Yeah, you're breaking my heart pretty slowly. One grain of sand at a time, watching the clock as it dies. It's pretty, isn't it? How we're falling apart pretty slowly. Used to skip the slow ones, the tracks that bled in minor keys. I prefer the static and the humming of the summer breeze. But since the day you pulled the needle off our favorite record's groove, I found a different rhythm in the way I have to move. Now I'm scouring the playlist for a bridge that feels like rain, searching for a stranger who can vocalize this pain. And now the sad songs sound like you, every gone too soon and out of the blue. Every tale about its weeping, every lyric about the dark, it's just a long distance connection to a dying little spark. I'm living in the verses of a heart that's split in two. Yeah, all the sad songs sound like you. The radio is hung by the ghost of what we were, a piano melody that they always die. I used to think they were dramatic, just a way to sell a lie. But now I'm the protagonist who's too far gonna cry. Is it the way the singer's voice cracks right before the end? Or the way the chords are mourning for a lover and a friend? It's like they stole our story and they set it to a beat. And now I'm hearing us on every lonesome winter street. And now the sad songs sound like you. Every gone too soon and out of the blue. Every shallow bow that's weeping, every lyric about the dark. It's just a long distance connection to a dying little spark. I'm living in the verses of a heart that's split in two. Yeah, all the sad songs sound like you. Turn it up, let the minor chord go on, and it's the only way I find you now that you are really gone. Just a melody, just a memory. Every song, every single song sounds like you. The warning signs were neon, flashing bright against the black. But I'm the kind of fool who doesn't know how to turn back. I saw the embers glowing where your heart used to be, and I mistook the burning for a light meant just for me. Now the soles of my shoes are melting to the floor, but I'm still pushing forward, heading back for more. I'm walking in fire just to feel like I'm warm, looking for a shelter in the middle of a storm. Every step is a blister, every breath is a sting. I'm holding on to ashes like they mean everything. You're the match and the gasoline, the beautiful liar, and I'm just a ghost walking in fire. The smoke is filling up the rooms where we used to sleep. The promises you made were never yours to keep. I'm treading through the wreckage of a house made of wood, trying to find the us that I thought I understood. But the heat is rising higher, licking at my skin, and I can't tell where the burn ends and I begin. They say don't get too close or you're gonna get burned, but some lessons are better felt than they are learned. I'd rather turn to cinder than be left in the cold, watching our story turn to soot and a mold. I'm walking in fire to feel like I'm warm, looking for a shelter in the middle of a storm. Every step is a blister, every breath is a sting. I'm holding on to ashes like they mean everything. You're the match and the gasoline, the beautiful liar, and I am just a ghost walking in fire. Let it all go up, let it turn to gray. I'm dancing in the furnace of the price I had to pay. Just walking in fire, still walking. I'm staring at the ceiling where the glow stars used to be. Now it's just a vacant space staring back at me. I try to fill the silence with the static on the dash, but every song we ever loved is burning into ash. I'm walking through the grocery store, buying food for one, learning how to breathe again now that the air is gone. 'Cause you were the gravity, you were the North Star. Now I'm just a wanderer, wondering where you are. You were the pulse in my morning, the quiet in my night, the only thing in 25 years that I ever got right. Now the years just turn to was, and the us is just a sting. You weren't just a person, you were my everything. The keys are on the counter, but they don't fit any door. To the life we spent a decade building on this floor. I see you in the steam of every shower that I take. I hear you in the rhythm of the way my own bones ache. It's a funny kind of torture, how the world just keeps on spinning while I'm stuck in the ending of a beautiful beginning. They say don't put your eggs in just one single heart, but I gave you every piece of me before we had to part. And now I'm looking in the mirror at a stranger in my skin, wondering where you ended and where I should begin. Because you were the gravity, you were the North Star. Now I'm just a wanderer, wondering where you are. You were the pulse in my morning, the quiet in my night, the only thing in 25 years that I ever got right. Now the years just turn to us, and the us is just a sting. You weren't just a person, you were my everything, my everything. You're everything. Never rising in the sea. Now I'm just a ghost of who I used to be. You were the world, and now I'm just empty. Everything. Driveway's buried in a sheet of local white. I'm pacing circles in the middle of the night. My breath is hitching like a ghost against the glass, watching the seasons and the memories pass. I stepped outside just to feel something bright, to see if the cold could finally set me right. Now I'm chasing your name in the fresh falling snow, a secret for the winter that the wind shouldn't know. Letters carved deep in a frozen goodbye, watching them drift while the clouds start to cry. By morning the sun's gonna melt you away, but I'm kneeling in the ice just to beg you to stay. It's a temporary heart on a permanent low, writing your name in the snow. I remember the salt and the sting on your skin, the way that we let all the winter settle in. Now the garden is dead and the porch light is dim, and I'm losing the race to a memory's win. My fingers and I'm turning purple and blue, still trying to hold on to a version of you. The world is so quiet, muffled and still. I'm losing my mind to this January chill. Temporary heart on a permanent low, writing name in the snow. Footprints leading nowhere. The ink is just water now, just white on white, gone by the snow. The sunlight died at 1,000 feet, where the silence and the saltwater meet. I'm drifting past the reach of the shore, where us doesn't live in the dark anymore. The surface is a mirror I can't hope to break, shimmering with every promise you'd fake. Now the blue turns to black in the lungs of my chest, giving this aching some room to just rest. Cause there's a heavy kind of quiet at the bottom of the sea, where the weight of the water feels exactly like me. No one can hear when a heart starts to crack, when you're miles below where the light can get back. It's 6,000 MSs of I'm not enough. The ocean is smooth but the memory is rough. I'm learning to breathe where the ghosts all go, under oxygen, turn out the spark. There's a strange kind of mercy in being this dark. No tides to pull me, no storms to endure, just the weight of a love that was never quite pure. Let the trenches embrace what's left of my bones in a kingdom of silt and of hollowed out stones. Pressure in my eardrums, pressure in my soul. The deep is the only thing making me whole. Let the anchors drop, let the iron rust down. Where the heartbeat turns into dust, just sing, just sing. It's quiet down here. The GPS is spinning in a circle of blue. There's no return to home when home was you. I'm standing on the deck of a ghost ship soul, watching the horizon swallow me whole. The radar is silent, the compass is blind, leaving the warmth of your wreckage behind. It's December again and the spray feels like glass, waiting for the fever of us to just pass. Now I'm sailing out on a sea of heartbreak, across every ripple and every mistake. There's no land in sight, just a desert of brine, where the water is bitter and never turns to wine. I'm 1,000 miles deep in a canyon of white, under a heavy and hollowed out sky, just a driftwood heart on a permanent wake, lost in the middle of a sea. Heartbreak. The waves are singing in a frequency of grief, down where the trauma is building a reef. I throw your old letters like stones in the dark, but they don't make a splash and they don't leave a spark. Arc, the 2020 thin moon is a cold silver hook, ripping the pages right out of my book. I'm treading the water, I'm counting the scars while the salt eats the light of the flickering stars. Is there a bottom, or is it just more of the distance, more of the roar? I trade all the pearls and the gold on the floor, just to feel sand under my feet once more. But the current is greedy, the current is strong, and I've been out here for a lifetime too long. No lighthouse, no rescue, just the rhythm of the waves. This is where the lonely find their watery graves. Let the white noise things wash it all away into the blue, into the gray. Thief of heartbreak. Keep on drifting. Keep on. Just let me go. Keep on drifting. Just let me go. The thermostat is humming to an empty room. I'm tracing outlines of where your pictures used to bloom. The window pane is weeping in a frozen gray, watching all our forever simply drift away. I'm still wearing a sweater, it smells like your skin. A losing battle, I don't know how to begin. So let the frost settle deep in the cracks of my name until I'm just a shadow, until I'm just a stain. Winter came early to bury the heat of a heart that's still pulsing to your rhythm and beat. If it's easier for you to breathe when I'm gone, then let the snow cover me before the dawn. Forgive me like the summer, forgive me like the light. Just leave me to the mercy of this long white night. The coffee's gone cold and the porch light is dead. I'm replaying the goodbyes and the things never said. The ice on the driveway is slick like your lies. I'm staring at a ceiling that has your blue eyes. Every breath is a ghost in the shivering air. I reach for your side, but there's nothing but glare. Break the glass, blow out the flame, teach your vocal cords to unlearn my name. Let the blizzard erase every step that I took. Close the door, burn the bridge, rip the page from the book. I'd rather be a memory you can't quite recall than the reason you're scared of the winter and fall. The sky is turning silver, the world is turning numb. I'm waiting for the silence, I'm waiting to succumb. Just a footprint in the powder, soon to disappear. I'll stay in the cold so you can have a happy year. Forget me. Let the snow fall. Forget me. need to efface weight. A hairline fracture in the hands of fate. I felt the shudder when you turned the key. A sudden cold rush from the dark of the sea. I'm plugging the holes with the rags of your shirts, but the more that I fix it, the more that it hurts. The bilge pump is failing, the rhythm is slow, and there's nowhere for all of this soul to go. Oh, the hull is leaking and the salt's in the bed. The water is rising past the things that we said. I'm bailing out memories with the rusted out cup, but I'm going down before the sun comes up. It's a slow motion shiver, a cold-blooded flood. The ocean is mixing with the iron in my blood. You've already jumped, you're a speck on the shore, while the hull is leaking and I can't swim anymore. Photographs are floating like dead whitefish. The water is swallowing every last wish. It's waist deep and sorry and chest deep in state, as the cabin dissolves in the shades of blue-gray. I'm reaching for the radio, but the wires are soaked. The final I love you was the moment I choke. The pressure is groaning in the belly of the ship. I'm losing my footing, I'm losing my grip. Let the cupboards fly open, let the porcelain break. There's a limit to how much a structure can take. You can't patch a heart that's been hollowed by brine. You can't claim a wreckage that's no longer mine. The floorboards are sighing as they slip underneath. The ocean is showing its jagged white teeth. Gurgle and hiss, the rest of the air, leaving a bubble where I used to care. Is a memory, a master's a ghost, sinking away from the things I love most. The hull is open, the sea is inside. There's nowhere left for the broken to hide. It's coming in, let it in. The digital watch is blinking beneath the 20s of the eyes, counting down the seconds of a love I couldn't embrace. I'm hovering at 40 meters, where the light begins to thin, while the nitrogen is whispering his secrets to my skin. You were the air in my regulator, the steady rhythmic hiss, but the tank is running hollow. I can feel the emptiness. I'm staring at the surface, a ceiling made of glass, watching all the oxygen and all our summers pass. Now I'm living on an oxygen that I can't repay, gasping for the earth that floated miles and miles away. My lungs are heavy anchors, my heart is out of time, sinking for a love that felt like a ladder I could climb. The deeper that I travel, the more the silence grows, where the dead is in the darkness at the bottom only knows. I'm breathing in the shadows, I'm exhaling all the regret, drowning in the middle of this oxygen dead. The needles on the red and the warning bell is dull, like the ghost of your laughter in the hollow of my skull. I should have checked the levels, I should have seen the leak before the water got so cold and my knees got so weak. Every panicked heartbeat is a cubic foot of pleas, wasted in the current and the shivering degrees. You're up there in the sunlight, breathing easy, breathing deep, while I'm paying for the promises you didn't mean to keep. Is it better to go quickly or to linger in the blue, counting every bubble that reminds me of you? The nitrogen is heavy, making everything feel like a chemical delusion in the middle of the night. I'm letting go the mouthpiece, I'm opening my chest to let the ocean settle where your head used to rest. No more air, just the salt and the sting. The end of the dead is a beautiful thing. The pressure is the only thing left that is true in a world without oxygen, in a world without you. Just let the dead go. Just let the dead go.